Okay, so I haven't been doing reviews of the Oval, and I used to do them all the time. I think I had done them from episode one, and there's a reason that I stopped doing them. At first, I just forgot to do one review, and then I said, "Well, a few days passed, and I said, well, it's too late to do it now, so I'll do the next one." Then I kept watching the show, and there's a lot of stuff that I just don't like that happens. I mean, Tyler Perry, he pushes really, really, um, he pushes the limits too much, and he pushes them hard. And I've noticed this since the haves and the have-nots. Now, he's used rape or threats of rape as a plot device too much. Um, let's go back to the haves and the have-nots. So, um, Veronica, the character Veronica, he had her have two different characters raped. Um, and there were I'm trying to remember what else he had on there. And he had Quincy threaten to rape Veronica. Um, and it's too much. And last night on the Oval, that's what I said. It was two different characters on the haves and the have-nots. It was Wyatt, and then it was Justin. And and then last night on the Oval, he had Kyle threaten to rape Priscilla. And I'm like, okay, this is too much. This needs to stop. And it's not just that, it's the fact that he has Hunter just saying all these just disgusting things about black women. And it's like, where is this coming from? I really don't understand it. And yeah, I know it's just a TV show, but there are limits on what you should write into a TV show. I mean, because it's filmed in the South, so that's another angle that makes some of the things he puts in his shows um, very questionable. Um, And I just had a problem with that. I've had a problem with that since the haves and the have-nots. The way some of the things he puts in. Another thing I had a problem with in the haves and the have-nots, it was that character of Sarah. And Jim had her going to the DA's office and steal those bullets and stuff. And Jim treated her really badly, and it came off as the writing came off as misogynistic. I Yeah, she had her crawl on all fours and all sorts of stuff, and then there was in the finale, where Jim just beat Hannah up, and yeah, well, the ending, Jim got what was coming to him. Um, but the way he beat Hannah up was just really, really bad. I mean, and that was just a bad look. That's another bad look. I mean, you have a racist white man beating up a black woman. That's a really bad look. And that show was set in the South, in Savannah, Georgia, you know. Um, and then you also had, you had a bunch of black characters killed by white characters. That was, that looked bad to me because if you go through, it was like, did any black character actually kill anybody in the haves and the have-nots finale? Except for Hannah. That was the only black character, and I thought that looked really, really bad. Because he could have easily, and that's right, and then that's right, the other one was that old prisoner that killed Catherine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and that right there was, I just felt it looked very, very bad, but that finale was thrown together anyway. But my problem is, and I'm saying this because there are because there's more black shows on television right now than there ever have been, but there aren't that many who have achieved like more than a few seasons. So I think when it comes to black writers writing things, they need to be more careful what they're putting in their series, because it's just about the message it sends. It doesn't matter that it's just a television show. It's about the message that you are putting out there, and
the meaning of black women.
yes, and demeaning of black women. Now he has done this before in his series, or even in his movies. Because if you go all the way back to The Family That Prays, you had I can't remember the character's name, but she was played by Sanaa Lathan. You had her actually fall to the ground when a white man just dumped her. A white man she wasn't even married to. She was his mistress. She fell to the ground, and I'm like, this just is not a good look. But I don't want to go on and ramble on, but that just was something that I had a problem with, because I heard that line last night and I'm like, no, 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 no. And I've thought about making a video about this before, because it's just very disturbing to me, even for a television show, because you're putting that message out there, and I said he needs to be more careful about his writing. And he gets angry if anybody criticizes his writing, because on that, it was on when he did like that cast reunion or whatever of Sisters, and he went through all these tweets and was reading them, and you could tell that he was very angry and that he does not like criticism. So, but I think that it needed to be said that he pushes the envelope way too far. And I don't know where he gets some of these ideas from, but they're not good ideas. Before, some of his writing would just be, like, it'd be all over the place, continuity errors, things like that. But now the longer he's been that he's had TV shows on the air, he's pushed the envelope more. And shock value is one thing, but just being disgusting and disturbing is a whole other thing. But tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.